is gay.
All men are geeks. Stop denying it, you bastards. And some of us are tabletop role-playing game geeks. Join us for some non-SJW, non-woke, non-PC bullshit, old-school advanced Dungeons and Dragons. At least once per month, sometimes twice, we get together with Dungeon Master Rollo Tomassi and Drew Bay for some dice slinging in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. If you're tired of the woke assholes that abound in tabletop gaming, these sniveling, overly sensitive, easily offended dipshits, then be sure to tune into Masculine Geek Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. We're not politically correct. We're raw, unfiltered, and uncensored Dungeons and Dragons gamers. Get on board, pussies. We're making history. No broads allowed. Get your own game, ladies. Spurgs and tards need not apply.
Spurgs and tards need not apply. All right, everyone, welcome to Masculine Geek, number 285, the Rational DM, Rollo Tomassi with live stream AD&D game session 53. And just to give everyone's a heads up, around the 30-minute, this is public right now, around the 30-minute mark, we're going private members only. So if you want to continue the game, watching and listening, head over to, if you're on Twitter, head over to the YouTube, join the YouTube channel, and become a member for $4.99 per month. A pittance for some AD&D old school hack and slash slinging of the dice.
Buy our Cheetos for us, please.
Exactly. We need our Cheetos and our Mountain Dew fund, so make sure you do. Where's your Mountain Dew? All right, without further ado, I know it's been a while.
Right,
It's been a few months. Go ahead and take it away, Rational DM.
I apologize. I had to be around
guys.
titties. I was around titties. We like boobies. Bobs and Vagine.
Bobs and Vagine. There we
Care
go.
Bob's and Vagine.
All right, guys. So way back when. God, it's been a while. I just want to give you guys a heads up. So today we're going to be transitioning into not that transition. We're going to be transitioning into the last part of this particular module, which is really meant to sort of move us into module 4 of the Slave Lords series here. And we know how slavery inspires the wokesies today. So this episode is dedicated to you.
I'm attacking the wokeness.
Yes, attacking the wokeness today. So anyways, it's been a while since I did this. So I am, just so you know, the new background and everything here this is my new studio. I'm actually now fully moved into Las Vegas, which what does that mean for the game? It means I have my entire library of stuff here. And so now we can get back to using the fumble charts and the critical hit charts from all that stuff. And actually, to kick things off, Blodgett, roll a d4, please, for your luck points.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, you get plus 100 internets if you can tell me what this silhouette is from. Except Robert will know. Robert will know. He does not get to answer.
Show it again and enlarge the screen, Vince, so the audience can see it.
What's that? Hang on, let me go over here and go to
You have Rollo solo.
Some kind of altar deep in the heart of Spurgtardia.
Spurgtardia, yes.
Spurgtardia.
Wonder how many people actually know.
And Rollo.
Robert knows.
Quick observation, and AJ also pointed this out. We weren't in combat last game at all, really. So we should be full hit points, right?
You're actually at well, it depends on how long you wanted to stay there, but I'm just gonna you might as well be up to full hit points at this point. Because it's gonna get pretty hairy in the next session here. And then you guys already already have your spell stuff. I did my homework for Thor here, so I have an idea what his barbarian can do according to Gygaxian ideological purity. So I do have all of the rules out of Unearthed Arcana now available to me. So the barbarian class is now available to anybody. Also, Cavaliers, Chief Acrobats are okay as well, but we don't have any of those.
And thank you, CGT, for the 199 super chat. That's very nice of you.
Yeah, Siege. God, that dude follows me everywhere. Me. Oh, and yes, I did. No, it's not a Warhammer 40k tank. Somebody will guess it at some point. It is a silhouette, though. No, I was gonna say I talked to Cappy as well, and we might as well make that announcement too. Is you wanted to do a one-off game?
We're gonna do a one-off game in January, sometime in January. I was thinking maybe a Friday evening or a Saturday afternoon, and like a 3 to 4 hour session.
Sure.
So we could do the entire old school AD&D tournament module.
Okay.
From the 70s or 80s.
Oh man, we could do. I know what we could do. We could do like Ghost Tower.
Figure it out, Rollo.
Inverness, Ghost Tower of Inverness would be good, or we could do.
That would be cool. Yeah,
we could do White Plume Mountain, and you guys would really get fucked up.
Shit.
Is that an orc battleship?
That's like a sci-fi Tomb of Horrors.
Yeah, Ghost Tower of Inverness would would probably be ideal for that, or White Plume Mountain. I think those two would be good. So one or the other.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so we're going to bring back Aaron Clary, Rob Says, TJ, and possibly Ryan.
Let's bring Jeffro.
We get Jeffro.
Jeffro will probably do it.
If we have enough on the, we have. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we can only afford 2 more slots, so it'll be. We can always do 2 one-offs, but for the first one-off, it could be 2 extra.
Sure.
2 extra guests.
Okay. So yeah, we'll set up a date and we'll make a whole big production out of it.
Cool.
Sounds good.
All right. Yeah,
all right,
sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay, so last time you guys were at you were fortunate enough to be in the city of Suderheim, and let's see, where is my presets? Share my screen with you. And there we are.
Didn't we fight the rust monster last time?
You already killed that.
Yeah, we killed the rust monster. The gnome got away, and all that other fun stuff. So
this is where
we're in the end.
Managed to
Thank
find
you again, CG.
Yes. And let's see if I can push this up a little bit more for you guys. I always have to kind of like look at it on the screen before I enlarge. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Okay, so first things first, you guys have been at this inn for a while now. Let's just say at least 10 days, okay? And you've realized that the entire city is kind of this almost like an outpost of this colony for the slave lords themselves, and this is really kind of their headquarters or their main base of operations. So you've been able to glean that information in all of this time. You have a better idea of where the city, like the layout of the city right now is. However, you've had a really tough time trying to find, without like sort of revealing yourself, how to find where these sort of secret entrances to getting into the hideout, right? And to getting into their sanctum, right? And that is until Mr. Blodgett here came across another thief. At least that's what you think he is, Blodgett. And his name is Ayers, and he is a cut purse. So he is about 6th or 7th level in the Thieves Guild that is part of Suderheim.
Higher level than myself.
Higher level than you, but you sort of through talking to him here. I'll give you a shot of him right now, and let's see, is that him? There you go. That's kind of what he looks like, and I'm pulling this directly out of the module because I think Jeff D's art is the epitome of old school AD&D. So that's what Ayers looks like, and you don't get the feeling that he's necessarily evil, but he's not good either. So he's some form of neutral. You kind of like figure he's probably like chaotic neutral or something. He really kind of just is out for himself. And he has basically made a deal with you, Blodgett, that he'll show you at least sort of hint or point in the right direction where you can find the secret entrance to where, or I should say, he says the secret exit of their sanctum. And he said you have to wait until the evening, and now it has become evening, and you guys are all meeting sort of in the dining area, such as it is, of the inn that you've been at for quite some time now. And so your friends like Grot and Duncan and everyone else are just meeting this guy for the first time, and you've through a sort of a mutual exchange of gems and some money, he is more than willing to show you, at least point to where you could find the exit or entrance, as it might be for you. And he is a little bit nervous about doing so because he doesn't want to get found out, but he will do it for a certain price. So that's why he's not necessarily nervous or fidgety, but he's just sort of like trying to be very careful so he doesn't get implicated in explaining or at least, showing you guys where things are, because he realizes that some shit will go down if he's showing you the way. So he meets you after sundown in the inn right now. This is him right here, and he's about ready to take you guys and at least point you in the right direction. It is a little bit after. It's dark right now. So and there's still people kind of moving about. Nobody's really sort of gone in for the evening, and the people who do come out at night are starting to come out right about now. So that said, I'm going to start with you, Blodgett. What do you want to do, and how do you want to explain all of this to your friends and to the heirs?
Basically, that I met an acquaintance who has a similar career as myself, and
career path.
Yeah. So, and that he's aware of an exit for them that we might be able to use as an entrance should we feel so hardy and game for it. But we have to be very, very cool about this, and he's basically just going to kind of point the way, and then once we get near there, he's got to bugger off, because whatever crap goes down, he does not want to be involved with it or have anyone know that he had any connection with us. Win or lose, it's just not good for him career-wise. So we need to go about this as nonchalantly as possible. So maybe do this in a couple of small groups. Say Grot and I follow him, and then the rest of you kind of follow behind us. Just keep us in sight, but not have us look like this huge mass army soldiering down the street. So
like we're tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving around in large groups is very suspicious.
Right.
Way to draw attention.
Right. So, the big guy and I will go with him. You guys keep us in sight.
Great.
Just nonchalantly follow behind us, and then once he's shown us the entrance or the exit, he's going to bugger off, and then you guys can catch up with us, and we'll decide what we do next.
Grot, what do you want to do?
Grot, think about that idea. That good idea.
Duncan?
Grad fall Blodgett friend with new friend.
Okay.
Yep, I'm in.
Okay. So let's see, where's Garrett? He's starting out the door here, and Blodgett, I'm going to presume you're going to stick with him as close as possible, and the rest of you here. So I'm going to move. So you move through the city, and I think I'm just going to move the rest of you.
Got the wrong icon.
All right, I got you.
I'm with Blodgett.
Let's move Grot, you're with Blodgett?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, let me just push you guys over here real quick. So Blodgett, you guys are here. Now, moving around, there's still people like on the streets right now, so it's not super crowded, but there's still people sort of bustling around and doing stuff. And let's put Ajax here. I'm just going to presume and just sort of spread you out a little bit here. And Blodgett and my heirs are moving along this way through this alleyway here.
Now, before we go, I'd like to cast a spell. Is there a lot of people in the inn?
Yeah, there's
okay,
probably a dozen, maybe.
I'm gonna have to hold out on it then until there's a seclusion.
Okay. Once you get into the alleyway, you're secluded enough. There's not very many people there.
Okay. So is it just us, or is there still like a few people around?
It's just you guys in the alleyway right now.
Okay. I'm gonna go invisible. I'm
Okay.
gonna cast that.
Invisibility on yourself?
Yep. And then
Okay.
I'm just gonna stick with the group.
Okay. All right. You have no problem doing that. And let me drop your down a little bit there. Okay, good enough. All right, so you guys are moving along at a good clip and sort of trying to nonchalantly move as best you can. And just gonna grab you guys here. You move through the city. I'm just gonna pull you along here. Going through this way. Just down through here. So you move here. Now you're getting into what's known as the red light district of Sudderham here. And so
Great like that.
yes, really only Svengar and Blodgett actually know about this area down here. So as you guys make this corner, you see there's actually a few people outside of this one door. There's two red lamps that are blazing right here at this inn.
Should I be concerned about anything that Lupo might see in this area?
Not as yet, but you do know that it's the red light district, so.
Oh boy.
Well, let the lab have a little bit of fun.
How old is Lupo? How many seasons has he?
He's 16.
He's old enough. Do I have some extra gold I can lend him?
Nobody knows where Diaz is right now. He's suddenly disappeared. He's the last of the remaining party, but you guys don't really pay attention to that. All right, so you get outside of this area right here. It's got a lot of flagstones in front of it, and there's about 8, maybe 10 people just sort of loitering around here talking. Some of them might have a ale glass in their hands, and it looks like they're waiting for something to happen. And as you get up closer to this door right here, you see that this building is constructed of wood and is badly in need of some kind of repair, or is badly in need of paint, I should say. Above the door is a painted cluster of red roses, and you can't really hear anything on the inside right now because it looks like it might be closed. And it has the sign of the rose over the top of the door. As you guys are sort of looking about and trying to make sense of all of this, Ayers goes and he knocks on the door, and he knocks like this. Just 2, 2, 2, like that. And the door opens up for a quick second. You don't see anyone on the inside. He is whispering something to whoever's on the opposite side of the door. And he hands someone Blodgett could see, hands someone on the opposite side of the door what looks like a ruby or a gem of some sorts. And then the door closes, and then Ayers comes back to you guys. He says, "Okay, you guys can go in." He says, "But you'll find the secret passage, or you'll find the exit, I should say, in the unoccupied room."
Okay.
I would like to remind everybody that I do know the spell Cure Disease, but I don't currently have it memorized.
Thank you for your concern. Lupo says, "Disease? Why would I need a disease? Where's the disease coming from?"
I tell him I'll explain it to him.
Okay, so with that, Ayers sort of nods at you. He gives you, he talks to you in thieves' cant, so nobody else can understand him. And basically, he's just saying, "Our business is done here," and then he takes off.
Okay.
He runs this way. Mm-hmm. So the door.
Check my pockets.
The door is open or left ajar, just slightly ajar. So they're expecting you guys to come in, but roll me a d20, Blodgett.
I rolled a 1.
A 1. Okay. Do you want to re-roll that with a luck point?
Yeah, I'll go on ahead and do that. Hate to burn one so quick in the game, but I don't see that I've got much choice.
God damn it.
19. Okay. So with that, with a little bit of luck, you look around and you realize that if you're going to enter, you should probably do it quickly and as discreetly as possible because there looks like there's other patrons waiting to get in.
Okay. So be cool, behave yourselves, and we'll proceed on.
Okay. Svengar
Same.
is motioning to you to come into the door, and everyone else for that matter. DS, nobody knows you're even disappeared right now. So, but you can see that Blodgett is sort of signaling everybody to slip in the door as discreetly as possible.
I'll tell the kid I'll do it one better than explain it to him. I'll show him.
Oh, there you go. Well done. This is a family show, my friends.
That's right. PG-13.
PG-13. Okay, so you guys get into here. Let's move in to the main room in here. It's very dimly lit, but it's lit in colors. So there's a lot of reds and a lot of purples on the walls. And there you go. Okay. All right. So you guys move in, and sitting at the desk here. Then Sven lets out a mighty belch.
Grat hungry.
Duncan. The lawful good guy. Okay, let's put Lupo here.
Lupo blushing furiously.
Lupo,
Not sure what to do.
He's just confused. He doesn't even know what the place is. So. DS, what are you doing? I'm just gonna move you along in here.
Well, following at the moment, but trying to stay away from anybody, like walking into anybody.
Okay.
I did have a question.
Okay.
Obviously, everything on me is invisible. If I were to take something, does that become invisible?
I believe so.
Okay.
So if you were to pickpocket or something, you're invisible. Would it turn the
right?
The
or take an item or something like that? Yeah.
I think the only thing that reveals you is an attack. So
correct.
I would say yes.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind then.
Okay.
What do I see in the room?
Okay, I'm about to tell you. All right, when you guys get inside the doorway, okay, is a small room. As you can see, there's a table right here, and sitting at the table is this very large-breasted woman, and she is all in reds and blacks and purples, and you could tell at one time she was actually a pretty good-looking lady, but she welcomes you in, and she says, my friends. She says, you're here for an advanced showing, aren't you? And she looks at you, and she starts looking at the fighters, and she gets up out of the chair, and she comes up to Svengar and starts feeling his muscles, and says, oh, how robust. Comes over to Grot and says, you're a tall one, aren't you? And then starts. So she's basically sampling the goods and
Grat late bloomer.
Yeah. So
she's a woman of knowledge and intelligence.
She is obviously the madam, and she's also sipping from a small goblet at the same time she's doing all of this.
You got any ale and cheese?
Okay. There are other comfortable furniture is arranged along the walls, as you can see right here. And upon a polished wood table near the couch sits several full decanters containing various colors of liquids. So there's some fine liqueurs and what looks like some sort of decanted distilled spirits are about. Okay, so she she saunters around to you guys, and she's just basically looking. Oh, and then she goes up to Gray, and she says, oh my goodness. And she says, how stately, what a wonderful gentleman you are. The girls will love you.
I said I would prefer someone with more experience. And
we have lots of that. And she says, "You are a handsome fellow. You are a handsome fellow." So he basically is just sort of complimenting you. And as we move along here, so you guys, let's just go around the horn here real quick. Grot, what do you do? Say anything? Do anything?
Who?
You.
Me? Oh. Grat, look around for food and preferably ale and cheese. Grat hungry.
Okay. She says, "Well, we will have time for that." She says, "You as soon as you have sampled our services, we will we can help you with food and ale."
Grat prefer empty room.
Empty room. Well,
yes.
She says, "You'll be hard pressed to find an empty one here." And she's smiling and kind of like nervously smiling. And then Svengar, what do you do?
I'm going to.
She's doing this to your biceps.
I will serve her a drink and tell her that she's obviously a woman of high intelligence and it's nice to have company as such.
Okay, and so she looks at Lupo, and Lupo's kind of looking a little bit sheepish at her. And she says, "There's nothing to worry about, my boy." She says, "We all have a first time." And then she looks over at she sniffs the air and she says, "A druid is here." And looks over at Ajax. She says, "We can find someone for a ruffian such as yourself."
Make sure there's a bath. I'm kind of due for one with some rose petals.
Oh, we can help you. We specialize in that. And then she looks at Duncan. Duncan, what do you say?
I'm going to need you to find at least 2 other friends.
Savage. You've been out in the field too long, young fellow. She says, we can accommodate you. And she waves towards the hallway after she says accommodate. And the hallway is right here. There we go. So the hallway is right away. And now you can see that it's suddenly lit. And you can see a very long hall that goes down this way.
Nice map.
Yes.
That's what she said.
Yes. So she waves towards this way over here, and she's let's see, what did she say? All right, she says, "You may go and choose what room you will. All of my girls are presently unoccupied." So, because you guys got early access, courtesy of Blodgett's friend.
Rollo, before we go in the hallway, can I cast detect snare and pits?
Yeah.
When I get to let me take the lead in the hallway and then cast that. So
you're gonna go invisible, and because you can do whatever you want right now. She didn't even know you're there.
This is AJ talking. This is Ajax.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was gonna say, bring me up to the right at the entrance of the hallway. I want to cast that.
Okay. What's the casting time on that?
Casting time is 3 segments.
3 segments. Okay, so you're kind of trying to be nonchalant about it, but it only takes that's 6. Okay, so that's less than 30 seconds. So yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
And you don't detect any snares or pits or anything like that in the hallway whatsoever.
All right.
So I presume you're focusing down this way.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
You don't detect any. So you're gonna burn that spell, but you don't detect any pits or snares or anything like that. Yeah, there's no real traps or anything like that that a druid can detect.
Okay.
They look clear.
Yeah. Because remember, those kind of spells are meant to be outdoor kind of spells. Okay. So if there's somebody's trying to get you with a rope trap or if there's an open pit or something like that.
I have detect traps memorized. If you want to ask me to cast that, I don't know if you know that I know that spell.
I didn't know that you knew that, but I was taking advantage.
Well, I'm wondering if I've ever cast it before.
I don't know that you know that I know that you know.
Well, I'm thinking if I ever cast it before in your presence, then you might know that, because I'm trying to avoid mixing up player knowledge and character knowledge, but I didn't know if I've ever cast that with present. But that would be the one for indoors.
Let's see. Blodgett, what do you want to do?
I want to proceed down the hall and just walk and look for the empty room, but obviously do it in a way as if I'm appraising the ladies in each room until I come across an empty room.
Okay. You'll notice that on the doors, there are graven symbols on doors.
Okay.
It's usually one symbol. One, like on the one that's right here that I'm pointing to.
Yeah.
There's a rose on that door. On the opposite door, looks like a serpent of some sorts.
Oh, okay.
You
So
see
you have
this,
to open each door and to see whether it's empty or full.
He should have given us more clear directions than the empty.
Well,
wait a second. If we're the first here, they're all going to be empty.
No, she just said all my girls are unoccupied because you guys have early access.
Well, I'm guessing it's not going to be one of the first two rooms. So let me move further down the hall to one of the last doors or one of the last couple of doors. How many doors are there along this hallway?
Well, now that you're in the hallway, you can see. So.
Okay.
How many there are right here?
And did Blodgett tell us that there's symbols on the doors?
Nope.
No.
Just looking at him right now, unless he wants to holler back.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that. I want to move down the hallway to the last door on, say, the right. What symbol is on that door?
What it looks like some kind of it looks like a almost like a sword or like crossed swords of some sorts.
Oh, okay. I'll peer into that one when it's my turn next.
On this side, there is a bear on this one.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'll save that one for Grot.
Okay. Okay, so everybody except for Blodgett, I need you to roll me a d20 right now.
All right.
Done.
Let me use my old school red die. I got a 3.
Okay.
13 for Svengar.
Okay.
17.
17 for Duncan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck me. Let's see.
16 DS.
15.
You got a 15, Gray?
Yep. This is for saving throw.
DS, you got 17?
He's not telling us.
16.
16. Duncan 17. Grot, what'd you get?
I got a 3.
You got 3. Okay, you suck. Duncan and Duncan and Diaz, you notice you're looking. Well, nobody can see you, Diaz, because you're invisible. But you notice that Lupo is on the opposite side, and he's starting to drink from some of the decanters.
Oh shit!
Oh, crap!
I didn't notice that.
She's handed him a goblet, and she like
definitely should have had Jack play tonight.
He's just bewildered. He doesn't know what's going on, so he's just sort of wandering around. He thinks it's great.
Oh boy!
Let the kid have his fun.
Right. So we need a drunken Link boy.
I will have to memorize Cure Disease tomorrow.
Grot, what do you want to do?
Grat, look around. Do I smell anything weird? Like, how's it? Smells like good in here, right?
It smells pretty
Incense and
good.
perfume and shit.
Yeah, and patchouli oil and feet, but other than that,
fantastic. Grat follow his friend Blodgett down hallway.
All right. Now you notice that there is a rose on this door, and there's a serpent on this door that's carved into the door.
Does that mean anything to Grat?
No, just
okay. Serpent, very wise.
Sven, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to go into the room with the Jormungandr above it and
snake.
In there, yeah.
Okay, so you open the door to the snake room.
Snake room.
And inside is a half-nude woman with very large breastises, and she has a albino python wrapped around her, and she's on the bed, and she's looking at you. And as soon as you walk, her eyes get really big.
Really big.
Yes.
Yo, woman.
She's all. As she looks at you, she says, "Oh, we're going to enjoy ourselves, aren't we?"
God damn.
Okay, Duncan, what do you want to do?
All right, before Duncan goes ahead and says what he's going to do, we are at the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to dump out the Twitter stream.
Okay.
Head over to the YouTube channel if you're on Twitter, and then if you want to continue watching and chatting amongst yourselves and listening now or at a later time, I suggest you join as a member. So goodbye, Twitter people. Yes.
Good to go.
We're good there. Now let's go over to video here, visibility.
So we're not on Twitter anymore. We're just on.
We are not. Yes, we are. And
that was just a tease.
Exactly.
Just the tip.
Yes.
Okay. We
right.
should be. Yeah, we're broadcasting live on our members only. Let's see who shows up. But we're still going to play regardless, so carry on. Go ahead, Duncan.
All right. Duncan, you're up. What do you want to do?
All right, I'm going to walk down the hall and try the door. It'll be to my left there, the first door.
With the rose?
Yes.
Okay. You guys are making me work for my supper tonight, aren't you?
That's right.
There's another room. It has a double bed, and it looks something like this. And the very young-ish looking woman that is on the bed, also half naked, she has rose petals, and roses cover the room. So it's kind of like the theme, right? And she's this very wisp of a little like girl, very, very lightweight, she's a spinner for sure. So she's looking at you and kind of like smiles when she sees you. She's like, wow, I can't believe this guy's here. So, but she doesn't say anything to you. But she's just kind of like looking. She looks like maybe she's a new recruit.
Okay, but that's great. But we're looking for an empty room, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna make polite conversation, but we gotta move on.
All right. Ajax, what do you want to do? AJ, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go into the hallway.
Okay.
And I see
standing in front of this one, like wondering whether you should go in or not.
I see the one with the rose, right?
Mm-hmm. You can see. Yeah, you can see into past the guys. You can see.
Okay. In there. I want to try to run in there and grab some of those roses.
Okay, so you're gonna move in.
Yep.
Duncan, Ajax is trying to get past you, and you're like kind of blocking the way.
That's fine. I like them a little thicker anyway. So
okay. All right, so Ajax, you can move in, and she looks a little more disappointed when you walk in the
door. Don't worry, dear. I'm grabbing the flowers, not you. I'm not here for you.
So you're scooping up some stuff. Lupo's looking, and he's looking inside of each one of these doors, and he starts busting out laughing when he sees the snake lady in there.
I'll grab him and pull him in.
And you can tell you're Gray. What are you going to do, Gray?
I'm going to start flirting with the madam.
Oh, okay. So she's sitting right here on the couch with you there. Diaz, what are you going to do?
Okay. That's actually awesome that Gray is flirting. I want to see what's on the desk, her desk.
Uh-huh.
And I have not sworn oath of celibacy or anything like that.
Is there anything important there?
No, there is. It looks as if there's parchment, there's a quill. There's nothing written on it yet, although it looks as if there's something that she would be writing, but the page is blank. And you notice underneath the chair there, underneath the desk, there seems to be like a very small box or a coffer that's attached to the bottom of the desk. So it looks like it could be a drawer of some kind that could be pulled out.
Okay. Can I quietly open that drawer as she's distracted?
Yeah, she's distracted with Gray's magnificence. And so you open it up and you see that red gem that was passed to her is in there, and there is probably about 300 gold pieces stacked very neatly in the thing, and they are the gold pieces that are minted for Sutterheim. So they're the local currency. And there's a few other like little trinkets and stuff like jewelry and looks like maybe some earrings, like stuff that she would wear. Kind of stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm actually not going to take it.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Well, it's also my background too. So.
Okay. All right, let's go back to Blodgett. Blodgett, what are you doing? Which one? Bear room or sword room?
I'm having trouble with my speaker, but there we go. I am going to open the sword door.
Okay. This is the sword door. There is one bed in here. And it's very dimly lit. There is no one in this room at all. At least that you can see.
Okay.
And there's only one lamp in this room that's lighting the place.
All right. I will move into the room to investigate.
Okay. So you move in. It's got a very nice kind of Turkish rug in it. It has some decanters on the side there, they are full.
Mm-hmm.
As you move in, you realize that there is an arm sticking out from underneath the bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's a double bed. It looks like it's pretty heavy too. A very expensively well wrought, carved wood headboard, kind of like very expensive bed.
So weird. In the movies I've seen, it's another piece of anatomy that's sticking out from under the bed.
All right.
Roll me a d20 real quick, Robert.
14.
The arm sticking out from under the bed is definitely not female.
Okay.
Maybe it's a goddamn gnome.
I'll move over to investigate.
Okay. Well, you get over to it and you realize that somebody has wedged someone underneath this bed, and you can't really tell. It's a human of some sorts.
Uh-huh.
But it is not female. It is a male face, a human male face that is sort of looking at you, and it is most definitely dead.
Okay. Did they clear out his pockets, take his purse, that kind of stuff?
You can't really tell because you can't pull him out from underneath there because he's wedged under the bed.
All right. I'll move back out to the doorway and motion for Grot.
Okay. He seems to be wearing some form of like a gi, I guess, maybe like that kind of material.
He's not our drunken monk buddy, is he?
That's Ryan's character. It's cute.
I don't know. Right, so now, how are you doing this, Blodgett? Tell me what's going on.
I'm going to step into the doorway, stick my head and arm out, look for Grot, wave at him, and motion for him to come down to me.
All right, Grot, roll me a d20.
All right. 5.
Okay. You can see Blodgett barely kind of waving his arm a little bit, like maybe he's going to go in this room here and have a good time.
Grat, well, since Grat was going to join Blodgett anyway, Grat head in direction and see what
That's
up.
awfully kinky. Okay, here we go.
That weird.
Is Grat going to be the Lincoln chair?
Yeah. Who gets the cuck? No, there's no cuck chair in here. Sorry.
Cuck chair.
No, this is we're not.
Whoever was in the cuck chair is now dead.
We're not dedicating today's episode to Destiny. Okay. Lupo's just sort of wandering around to these other places. He's sort of aiming drunk for this over here. Okay. Duncan, what do you want to do?
Our Link boy's drunk.
Well, I'm going to see why Blodgett is waving Grot over and go walk in that direction.
Okay. Ajax, what do you want to do? AJ, what do you want to do?
You're muted there, buddy.
Yep.
Bring it up.
How many roses do I scoop up?
You got all kinds for days. She's
All right.
looking at you like weird, like what the you
I
doing?
see that Duncan left the doorway, so I'm gonna bolt out of there and decide to follow.
Okay, so you leave and you hear her behind you. She goes. Okay, so you're moving this way. Sven, what are you gonna do, Svengar?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Lupo, pull him in with the snake lady, and show him the wherefore and how to.
Well, as you go out to look for Lupo, you don't see him in the hallway anymore, but you do see all the guys sort of motioning and moving down towards where Blodgett is right now.
I'll look down in disappointment and join the group.
Okay. Move that way. All right. Gray. She seems very enamored with you.
I tell her I know magic and I eat ass.
Ah.
In that order? In that order?
Yeah.
Magician.
God damn.
I cast eat ass on the prostitute.
Right? Eat ass. A magic mouth shows up and just does it for you.
I know the cure disease spell, so I have no fear.
She's looking at you saying, "You're very robust." Okay, so you're still there. Diaz, what are you going to do?
That's your nickname now, ass eater.
Robustus.
Jesus.
Robustus Aestheticus.
Good question.
What happens when Gray meets Sled?
Shit.
Damn.
I burn him alive, probably.
I'm gonna head down the hallway a little bit, and I'm gonna peer into
you
those rooms that are already open.
Notice they're they're really kind of moving towards this one down here. Okay, Blodgett, you're here. You can talk to Gray or Grat.
Rollo, I was gonna peer into each room.
Oh, you were?
Just opened? Yeah.
Okay.
Just kind of like stay right in the middle.
Okay, so you move in. I'll let you do this one. Which one do you want to do first?
We'll do that one.
This one here? Okay. All right, you open this one up. You're the only one that sees this, by the way. Nobody else does. Yeah, player knowledge. All right, you see bearskin rug.
Nice.
Okay. And you see a very large-breasted black woman in here. And she's with Lupo. And she's beginning to take Lupo's clothes off.
Brow?
Yes. And Lupo's just there like he's like motorboating.
Now, dark skinned human or a drow?
And it's a very dark-skinned woman, and Lupo's there, and he's enjoying every moment of it.
Nice.
Okay.
The song Brown Sugar comes to mind.
I immediately close the door.
Okay.
Let him be.
Let's take Lupo out of there. Okay. So that's that. Okay, now, Blodgett, what are you gonna do?
I tell Grot, I think I found the room. There's a body underneath the bed. It looks like some kind of monk or something.
Mm.
But he's too big for me to move. Come here. Come look.
All right. You think that old friend Q?
No clue, but it sounds like something he'd have gotten himself into.
All right. I'll go in. If it's my turn next, I'll go in and I survey the. Do I see anything else in here?
No, it smells pretty nice in here, considering there's a dead body underneath the.
Must be fresh. So yeah. I'm going to grab it by the wrist. Is it rigor mortis set in, or is it still warm?
It's cold, but it's still there's no rigor in it.
Oh shit! This body not rigored. I'm gonna pull it out from under the bed.
All right, so you can try to pull it out, but it's wedged underneath the bed.
Grat flip bed.
Okay, so you flip the bed, and when you flip the bed, you see it looks like a monk, but it's not Q.
Thank God.
And it has the guy has dark hair and very pale skin, and he has one tattoo on his arm, and you've already seen this tattoo before. when you were picked up Q, and it is a symbol of the Scarlet Brotherhood.
So I've seen this before, obviously, so I know it. Okay.
And underneath the bed is a very large hole in the ground, and there is a ladder that is leading down into the depths.
I look down at Blodgett and Scarlet Brotherhood monk, and just look like room we need. See their hole.
All right. I guess we need to get the rest of the group. Does the monk still have his purse on him or anything, Rollo? Anything valuable?
Nothing at all on him. He has a gi. That's about it.
Okay.
Damn thieves.
So whoever killed him probably took anything he had.
A lot of stuff, but
no, but if he had a wineskin like the other monk we knew or something like that. Mm-hmm. So if he's been picked over, then there's nothing else we can do to identify who he might have been or why he's here or why he got killed.
Well, somebody must have seen him enter.
But you don't know about any of this, Grot or Gray. You are entertaining the madam right now.
All right.
Yeah. Is Benjamin? He's okay in the backpack. Right?
Oh yeah, he's there. Yeah, he's a little off put, a little nervous, but that's about it.
All right. I'm gonna feed him some grub. And,
okay. Duncan,
what
are you gonna do?
Else.
You get over.
I'm going to walk into the room and assess the situation.
You can help move the bed out of the way, but there is it's about 10 feet wide, so it's about as wide as the bed is right there.
Okay.
Very, very big bed. And you see what everybody else is seeing right now. Sven, I'm going to presume you're going to follow in as well.
Yes, I will.
Okay. And Ajax, you as well?
Same.
Okay. Diaz, what are you going to do, Diaz? Lupo is in here enjoying himself, and you've decided to close the doors. You're actually out here in the hallway.
I guess.
All right. What are you doing?
I guess I'm following everybody else. Yeah, until I see that.
Okay.
I'm eventually going to see that body, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You're still invisible. You're kind of like just shadowing Svengar, who doesn't even know you're there. Just don't fart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're there, invisible behind everybody else. Okay, Gray. What are you doing? What are we doing?
I don't know. I'm not sure that I should narrate what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Don't narrate it. All right. Once you're done.
I'm assuming, do I need to make a charisma check or a stamina check or something?
Oh, you guys are just flirting with each other right now.
I roll to have sex with her.
If there's any girls there, I want to do them.
Give me a roll.
Is my charisma anyways?
Charisma.
16.
There you go. She's in love with you. She likes you.
Right.
Yeah. Of course, everybody else is gone. You have no idea where everybody went. So
at this point, I am preoccupied. I'm not that concerned.
Okay, so
I'm sure they'll be safe. Benny will take care of everybody.
Okay. All right. So what do you guys want to do? Let's go with Blodgett again. Where are you at? What do you want to do?
Well, since there's nothing of value on the corpse, I will look down into that hole that leads into the sewer or underground or whatever it is that that secret entrance is. There's a ladder.
There's a ladder. It's an iron wrought ladder that leads down into the darkness.
Okay.
I'm attacking the darkness.
What kind of lantern, or is it just an oil lamp that's sitting in here?
Yeah, just an oil lamp, and it's very kind of low burning too. So
okay, I need some kind of light source if I'm going to go down in there because
we have a link boy, but he's not here tomorrow.
Where is he? What happened to him?
Where is Grat notice where Lupo?
Yeah, where's the religious guy and his acolyte?
We're Gray.
I'm lawful good, not lawful lame. So I'm going to take advantage of the situation.
Nobody knows. You'd have to go looking for him.
He's 16. He'll be fine.
Somebody knows.
All right. Well, I'm going to proceed down the hole anyway, just to kind of see if I can reconnoiter anything. Even if I see, obviously, if there's someone down there, I should see a heat source, and I'll bugger back up the stairs. But if I'm not seeing anything too hazardous, I'll just, hopefully there's some little bit of illumination. Now my gem doesn't let me see in the dark, does it?
I do have Produce Flame as a spell equipped tonight, which makes a fireball in my hand.
Okay. Grot or Duncan, do either of you have a torch in your inventory?
Duncan definitely does.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I have some.
Can you guys light one up and give it to me, and I'll take it down and look around?
Take it.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Right. Grad will pull out torch and light.
I've got
light
oil.
torch.
Candles. I have 10 candles, but I do not have a torch.
Yeah,
But
you're using the oil and the candles for the prostitute.
Save that for somebody who cares down there.
You're giving her the hot wax treatment.
I can cast continual light. So I don't
Casting on what? Some tits? You're not there.
You could if you knew about any of this.
Yeah.
You're not there, you son of a bitch.
I am completely oblivious to everything else going on.
All right. So once they light the torch and give it to me, I will cautiously proceed down the hole and using the torch to illuminate the area around me.
Okay.
And if it seems safe, I will move all the way down to the bottom floor, get a good lay of the land, and then either feed the information up to them or crawl back up the ladder to tell them if it's too dangerous to be yelling, if that's what I would need to do to.
Okay. Well, while Gray goes down the hole, you go down the hole too.
Gray's hole's more fun.
There's no way to do this episode without the stupid puns. Okay.
Down the hole.
So you go to cautiously go down the hole, and stick into it's easy for you because it's iron rod. You're fairly lightweight.
Yeah. Plus, I'm a halfling and small, so I feel like a gerbil at Richard Gere's place.
Whoa. Okay. That wasn't a pun I expected.
God damn.
I'm the only one that knows what's on your shirt.
You are too. I know nobody has figured it out yet. You get the no prize at the end of the show.
Yeah.
So, Balji, you descend about 30 feet down.
Oh my! Okay,
yeah, pretty deep, and then you start to hear a trickle of water down at the very bottom where the stairs end, and it seems to be like a passage that leads. You would know up north, and but the passage it's about 10 feet, maybe 12 feet wide, but in the middle of the passage is a cut for like water passage to go through the middle of the walking spaces.
Okay.
So it's some kind of drain, but you can't really tell what it's meant for.
All right.
It smell bad though. That's the thing, is it's almost, maybe it might be an aqueduct, so it's not like sewage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Upon my next turn, I will find a safe place to store the torch down there to keep the area illuminated, and then that way I can quickly scale the stairs or the ladder and share that information with the rest of the party when it is my turn again.
Okay, sounds good. DS, what are you doing? You're invisible.
All right. I'm going to check on the kid again because I see a dead body here. I'm a little concerned about that.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want any more of those.
Okay, you come back to right about here, and then this door just bursts open, and Lupo comes out of the room. And he looks around, his hair's all disheveled. He has his pants are on, but his no shirt.
Pants unbuttoned?
Yes. And he's like, that was so great.
You guys are
maybe
awesome.
I shouldn't worry about him then.
He's like, so you see what looks like, you can't tell if it's a drow or what. The woman has very, very dark black skin. And she's just there kind of, looking at him, waiting for a tip, like, you don't know how things are done here, honey. And so Grot or Gray, you notice Lupo down the hall here because he kind of bursts out of the door and it kind of distracts you a little bit. So you see Lupo right here in the hallway, and so do you, Diaz.
All right. Is he tipping her?
He's reaching in his pockets trying to grab like whatever kind of like coins that he has left.
I toss him a gold piece.
You're a ways away to do that.
Oh no, I can't throw that far.
Well, remember, he is the one who carries all of your bags too. So he's like filching through the bags to try to. Oh yeah, here, have this gem, have this gold, have this diamond. Have this jewelry. He's like, I love you.
Give away all of our wealth.
Oh my God, he's falling in love with the strippers.
he's literally like filching through the bags looking for stuff, and she's just kind of laughing the whole time.
Obviously, he's never read The Rational Male.
No, he has not. Gray, what are you doing? You notice Lupo bursts out of the hallway there.
I am telling him to just go back, keep going, because I'm annoyed that he's distracted us.
Okay.
Come on, no, round two. You're young.
All right, so he's basically looking through the bags, trying to find anything of value to give to this chick. Diaz, apparently you're going to have to be the voice of reason here as invisible.
Damn. Well, I don't want to give myself away here.
So you're just going to sit in the corner chair.
I try to go up to him, and then I whisper,
to
the end room.
Oh, he stops and looks around, like, because he knows your voice, right? So he looks around and he starts putting stuff back into the bag. And then she's laughing. She's only, you don't know how much of your guys' collected wealth he's just giving to her. But so anyways, he grabs a bag and he starts running down this way to where you guys
are. What do I see him hand her? I'm curious.
Jewelry, some bracers, let's see, whatever gold, whatever money. He just reaches in and grabs whatever's in there.
I hope you guys are very wealthy over your adventures.
Take that kid bachelor pad economics.
She grabs the hooker grabs the stuff and brings it back and closes the door.
All right, I'm going to follow back with the group.
Okay. All right, so Lupo is now with you guys. So Sven, Duncan, Lupo enters the room. He's looking at you. He's all wide-eyed, and he's like, what did I miss? He has no shirt on. His chainmail shirt is on.
He has thrown Odin's spear finally.
So he's putting his armor back on, or his chainmail back on. All right. So you guys are all waiting for him to come back up. Okay, Blodgett, what are you going to do? You're back at the top now.
All right. I share all of the information to the best of my ability, describing, that it's about 30 feet down, the cavernous area, the path, the width of the corridor, the little stream going through it that seems to be, if not clean water, at least fresh water and not sewage, and that I left the torch down there. So we won't be descending into darkness, but it looks like this is the right entrance if we're ready to move on. And I look around and I'm like, where is everybody? Yeah. We're missing two people. We're missing the elf, who I can't, well, I'm assuming I can't see him if he's invisible. And obviously the cleric. So where's Gray and the elf?
I let them know I am here. I'm in the room.
Okay, so you can use
or am I too distracted?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're down the hallway, man. You don't even know any of this is happening right now.
Yeah. It's like, well, do we go on without Gray, or should we let him know where we're at? And
gather, not good to split party.
Yeah.
As we know from past experience.
What do you want to do, Grat?
I will head out into the hallway and just to see if I can see Gray.
Yeah, you can see barely because this is pretty well lit, and he's like basically getting it on with the madam right there on the chase lounge.
Wait, aren't there other patrons?
Not yet.
I remember you guys
early.
Yeah, you guys got the early bird special.
There's nothing in his character alignment that says he can't be an exhibitionist.
There you go.
Well, he cast
all right, so Grat's trying not to look at Gray's hairy ass.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. Gray.
Remember,
Gray. Cast the spell of haste on him.
Remember, Gray is in his 60s, I think.
Gray,
late 50s, early 60s, yeah, right around there.
Gray, Gray, stop fooling around. We found Get out of that hole. Come into this hole.
Just give me 10 more minutes.
We found secret entrance. Come, stop fooling around. Let's go.
I found a secret entrance. 10 more.
Man after my own heart.
And now we know what the oil is for.
I tell her I am sorry, but I have to attend to my duties, and I will. Well, no, I probably won't see her around, but goodbye.
Roll me, Gray, roll me a D20.
15.
15. Oh, I got a 20. She exhausted you.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. So
I'm walking with a bit of a limp here.
Yes. Okay. So I rolled a natural 20 for that too.
Right.
All right. We'll bring Gray.
Pull pants back up.
Yeah. Bring Gray down there. Okay. So I presume you guys are all going to go down the hole.
Yes.
Figuratively.
Yes. Single file down into the hole.
You'll have to go one at a time for sure. So.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys move down the hole, and that will do it for Suderheim, but that also starts us at the bottom of the hole, which is right here. We have you guys set up. Look how beautiful that is.
In the hole.
In the hole. Okay. All right, so you guys get down. I set you up in this marching order. If you want to have something different, that's fine. Let me know. I put Sven right here. I put Duncan right there. Gray's right there. If you want to change it, tell me now.
I'm happy being in the rear.
I bet
we've heard that about you.
Yes. Get right in the rear.
Yes.
Bruised butt buffet. You
would still be invisible. So hang on one second. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be near friend Blodgett.
Okay.
So I'll be up near the front. Probably.
Yeah, I think. Lupo and I should be somewhere in the middle. That works out.
Okay. So this works for you, everybody. You good for it? Okay. Then we will proceed with Blodgett. Yep. So this little culvert right here is where the water is moving through. Okay. And so you are definitely in some catacombs here. Sven and Duncan and Grot, I need you to roll me a d20.
Hang on.
Finally, 14.
14. Good. Sven.
12.
12. And Duncan.
8.
8. Okay, Grot, you understand this. Okay, you can tell that this is brand new construction, or it seems like pretty recent construction, less than 15 years ago. Okay. And it's definitely not part of the sewage system. Okay. Because it doesn't smell bad down here. It might be an aqueduct of some sort, but it's definitely moving fresh water down the middle of that culvert right there.
All right.
Okay.
I'm kind of like feeling the walls. I go like this. Nice smell, sniffing this fresh water moving in this in culvert below us in middle of a hallway. This new construction. This is very strange. Not part of original city design.
Almost like it's an exit. Okay, so there is one torch that was Duncan's torch. I presume Duncan you have that right now, and Lupo has the bullseye lantern on the pole. And the passageway is about 10 to 12 feet high, so you can still move around a little bit, but you're kind of cramped because you're like two abreast right now. Okay. Blodgett, what do you want to do? Robert?
I will go on ahead and start cautiously proceeding down the hallway.
Okay. Okay. So the light sources are from Duncan and from Lupo right now. So
okay.
Just so we're all on the same page. And this passage keeps going down. The walls and everything else, like I said, is new construction and it is very solid. So if you are looking for any kind of secret passage in this area, it would be very hard to detect, or there just simply isn't any. Okay. So I'm going to move you. Blodge, are you moving in a special way or just sort of like casually moving down?
I am cautiously moving down. I'm looking for any potential dangers, but I'm not scrutinizing every inch of the wall or floors for traps. This seems too new, and with the water and stuff, I would think if there might be something that would give it away, but I'm not just trip-dicking down the hallway as quick as I can. I am being cautious.
Speaking of trip-dicking, Svengar, what are you doing?
I'm going to back him up and go in there. Is there enough room to be armed with a spear at this point?
You could thrust with it. You have the halberd, so swinging would be out of the question, but you could certainly thrust with it.
Oh, okay. I just hold it the ready and proceed forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duncan, I presume you're moving ahead as well?
Yes, please.
Okay. Anything special you want to do?
Try not to set anybody on fire with the torch.
Sounds good. Lupo will follow you as well.
Don't set anybody friendly on fire with the torch.
Okay. You all notice that Lupo seems to have a newfound confidence in himself.
He's a swinging dick.
Good for him.
Yes.
Finally.
Grot is moving up as well.
Grot is looking at the water. How fast is the water moving?
It's not swift. It's not going to take your feet off of you, but it's moving at a good clip. It's not very deep, too. It's maybe 3 feet from where? 4 feet, maybe?
All right. One of Grot's secret hobbies is origami.
Okay.
He's going to pull out his origami boat, paper boat, and then place that in the water and let that run ahead, so it can it can maybe surprise anyone down the hallway with like, "Hey, what's that?" And they reach down to pick it up and they make noise.
Well done. Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to sail my little boat.
Blodgett, you see an origami boat float past you.
That Grat boat, the SS Grat.
This is like Prison Break.
Right.
All right. Blodgett, I presume you're still moving up forward.
Yes, I am.
There's only one way to go.
We should have put one of the candles in the origami boat.
Right. I didn't want it to catch fire, though. I just wanted to be like subtly weird for someone who might be up ahead.
Oh, subtly weird.
Yes.
All right. I will just push you guys up a little bit further here. Oh, gotta get you guys too, Ajax. And Diaz. Diaz, are you doing anything special? Your spell is gonna run out pretty soon, so.
Does it?
Yeah. How long does it last? What's the duration?
The duration special. It's until I break the conditions.
Okay, so it's permanent then. Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. Thought there was a duration on it. Okay, so Blodgett, up to this point, you don't see anything untoward. You don't smell anything weird, other than a origami boat floating past you. Keeps going and going and going and going and going and going and going.
It's like the scene from It. We're going to see a clown in a sewer grate.
That's what I was thinking.
You're going to see. No.
Right.
You won't like the clown.
I'm sure we will.
Nobody wants the clown. Yes.
Grot is George.
Georgie.
Go.
Turn into a spider of Loath.
Right.
So it bends right here. Now I'm going to stop you here so you guys can tell me if there's anything special you want to do at this bend in the.
Just cautiously peer around corner, and then proceed if everything looks okay and I don't detect any traps or pitfalls in the area.
Thus far, looks pretty. So you're kind of peering around the side there.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, push this up a little bit further. Goes quite a ways in here. Then you are noticing right up here that you see some light at the end of this tunnel. And there's definitely light emanating from whatever room is past this. You hear the water trickling over the side of the passageway right there.
Okay. I will try to motion for the party to stop once they get up to about where I am. And then I would like to proceed forward. And as I get toward the that entryway or exit way. If there are shadows there, I would like to attempt to hide in shadows and peer into the room to see what I can see based on the illumination present.
Okay, so Svengar, you see Blodgett kind of like motioning you guys to sort of like hold your position for a minute.
Okay.
I don't want them to backlight me with the torches and the lantern.
So Lupo would be out of the way there. Okay, and then Grot, I'm going to put you up here. Duncan has a torch. You have the torch, or has a light source. Gray, you are right here. And by the way, you can cross the river there easy.
Well, I'll stick to which side appears to have the most shadows.
Okay.
So whichever option is best for concealment.
Okay, so they can see what you're doing at the end there. And
Rollo, is the light source up ahead solid or is it flickering?
Definitely flickering, but it seems like it's kind of like torchlight.
Okay. Do we hear anything at all? Any background noise?
The only thing you hear is the trickling of the water that's in the center of the culvert there.
Okay.
And Blodgett, you move yourself up. You think you're in shadows fairly well. And you get into this very large room here. And it is very well lit. There's a torch right there. So in the middle of this room is, let's see, about to here. In the middle of the room looks like a figure that is standing on a plinth or a dais of some sorts. The water falls off the edge of the thing here. It drops down about like maybe 2 feet, 3 feet, and then the water sort of collects in little gullies on the side here, and it's some sort of drainage along the very edges of the room right there. So that's where the water is going. So there's no water in the room itself, but it's being somehow drained against the sides of the walls there.
Okay.
And that's what you see. And then in front of you, sort of like in the shadows of the torchlight, you see what looks like it might be a statue of some sorts. But it's a humanoid figure that looks like it's on a plinth or on some kind of like raised dais kind of thing.
How large is the statue?
It looks as if it's crouching down in a crouching position, and it is. It looks like it's. Here, let me just pull this up a little bit here. It's in a crouching position. It's right about the center of the room.
Okay.
And it's
about Grot size, about Duncan size.
Well, you can't really tell what it would look like if it was raised up, but it looks like a fairly large humanoid. It's definitely bigger than a human.
Okay. But not necessarily a giant.
Not that you can tell from your vantage point right now.
Okay. I will move back to the party and share that information with them. That the water flows in, it drains and collects along the sides of the wall in different channels. There are 4 torches, so the room's pretty well lit. But in the center, kind of in the only area of shadows within the room, is some kind of crouching statue or thing. I don't know what it is. I know it's probably at least about Grot size, maybe a little bit bigger, maybe not quite so big because it's in shadow and I can't really gauge very well. It's certainly significantly larger than me, but it doesn't seem to be moving. So whatever it is, it seems to be inanimate.
Okay. Grot, what do you want to do?
All right, so he told us about this possible statue of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Grot say, should we I lower you down into room?
You don't need to lower. He can walk right in.
Yeah, it's only about a 2 foot, so it's a bit of a hop for me. But the rest of you guys, it's just
that's what I mean. Lower you down into the room.
I don't know that I want to go down into a room with some big thing that may or may not want to squash me. So
maybe someone with arrow or sling shoot at.
I've got a sling.
Someone take try hit statue, see what happened.
I've got a sling too, but I don't want to waste the missile on a statue potentially. But
what if I cast
you can always retrieve
detect trap or find traps?
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm going to cast find traps.
Okay, you go into casting find traps. You're doing that. Sven, what are you going to do?
I'll point my halberd at the statue and I'm going to proceed forward.
Okay.
How
far do you want to go? Do you want to go to the edge of the room, or what do you want to do, Sven?
I want to step into the room.
Oh, you do? Okay. All right. So you step into the room and you see this thing. It looks like a humanoid statue of some sort from your vantage point as you sort of get into the room. It looks as if it's on some sort of like plinth, like a low plinth.
Yeah.
And it looks as if it's like crouching like this, or it's got its arms in front of it. Roll me a d20.
You bet. 17.
17. You notice that it has 4 arms.
Oh.
So 2 of the arms are like this, and the other 2 are like wrapped around its waist, and it looks like it's kneeling or it's crouching, maybe like in worship, or it looks as if it's just sort of bent over.
Is it in pain, or it looks like it's in pain, or does it have chains on it? Or
No, it doesn't. Roll me another d20 real quick.
Okay. 17.
Again. Okay. So you also notice that the statue, it looks as if it has armor like riveted into the flesh of the statue. It looks like almost like looks like a statue of a man with 4 arms, but the thing has like over its head, over its shoulders, over its arms at various places. It looks as if it has like riveted plates, like plate mail riveted to the body.
Can I tell the color? Does it look like flesh, or is it made out of something else?
You can't tell because it's sort of in shadow, but it's also crouched down, so you can't really get a good read on it.
All right, let's get a good angle with the halberd on it and proceed slowly forward and start to circle to the right.
Okay. Gray, you cast your spell for detect traps. The way you're facing right now, you don't see any traps. There's no traps in front of you whatsoever. Duncan, what do you want to do?
I'm going to follow the mad barbarian, but not too closely.
Stop me when you want me to stop me, or stop you.
Right about there is good.
Right about here.
Okay. Close enough to help out, but not close enough to get hit with anything that comes his way.
Too crazy, right? Yeah, crazy, but not too crazy. Grot, what do you want to do?
Grot will go to edge of waterfall and wait.
Okay. And you basically see the same thing Sven does. Diaz, what are you doing?
And I do have my sword drawn, but not at the ready, just at my side.
Okay.
I'll move behind Grat.
Okay. And Ajax, what are you going to do?
I want to get behind Grat so I can get ready to cast Bark Skin on him.
Okay. You casually bump into Diaz because you don't know where he is. And Blodgett.
Make it stinky.
Filthy man.
Blodgett will move up to the edge again into the shadows, and I'm going to stay there and just watch for danger.
Okay. Gray, you detect no traps in front of you. What do you want to do?
You're muted.
He went back to the brothel.
No, I didn't get back. I keep moving forward.
I had you muted because you're like pounding really hard on your fucking keyboard.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
All right. Sven, you are moving to the right, correct?
I'm moving to the right and circling. I'm looking at the statue, but I'm also looking at my peripheral as well, keeping my halberd pointed right at the statue, making room for the other guys to spread out for combat.
Okay. right, so you're cautiously moving in. Grot, what do you want to do?
It still smells okay in here, not any kind of weirdness.
No, it smells wet. A little bit of mildew, maybe.
Okay, and it still looks. This is still newish construction.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, I will lower myself down to the floor there, and I'll right about there is good. Do I see anything other than the statue? I see nothing moving, and can I see the furthest end?
Roll me a d20 and Sven, roll me a d20.
17.
You notice.
Well,
go ahead, Sven.
12.
12? Okay, well, you both notice it because you're too close. You notice the floor is smeared with blood.
Fresh blood or dry blood?
You can't really tell. Some of it fresh, some of it dried. Remember, it's a little damp in here.
Oh shit. Floor have blood. You rest of you see this? Blodger, you see blood on the floor?
I do now.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
I'll shout back to the rest of the group. Get ready, you cunts.
Duncan, what do you do?
I'm going to walk forward and stay close to Grot.
Okay.
Try not to step in any of the blood.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Ajax, what do you want to do?
Getting behind Grot and Duncan.
All right. And Diaz.
When you go down, how far down is it? Off
Like
that?
2 feet, 3 feet.
Okay, not too far. I might actually stay up there for a moment.
Okay. And Gray.
As they're stepping down, as I see them stepping down, does it seem like the floor is shifting at all, or does it seem like it's pretty solid?
It's very solid.
I want to cast Detect Evil on the statue.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you go into Detect Evil?
Yep.
Yeah, you do detect evil on this statue for sure.
I tell them that the statue is emanating an aura of evil.
Okay. And the moment you say evil,
Is it an evil statue?
it rears up and stands up, and it tops out at about 8 feet tall. And it has 4 arms. And now you notice, Sven, you realize that this thing is not a statue. It's something else. It steps off the plinth and it moves towards you guys a little bit. It's kind of looking at each and every one of you. It is stitched together with human body parts. So it looks like pieces of it, arms of it have been stitched together. The body parts don't look like they belong, or they're out of proportion, out of symmetry. The eyes are a milky white, and it has basically, here, I'll just show you the picture here. It's easier to just do this.
Do any of the body parts look like they belong to a gnome?
No, nothing gnome-like is in this room whatsoever. So it has bolted onto its flesh. It has plates of armor bolted onto the flesh. Okay, so it looks at you guys, and it stretches all 4 of its arms out at you, and it says something to you.
Oh fuck!
All right. Okay, it's a roughly hexagonal room. Was once part of the city sewer system. It has a carved ceiling that is 20 feet high. It is coated with smooth deposits of limestone. Moisture clings to every surface in the area. In the center of the room stands a giant humanoid figure. The room's dim light, supplied by the feeble torches, gleams off the creature's metallic hide, but it's basically plated on there. Okay, so it raises its arms at you, and it utters a warning at you, and it says, "Flee now, or I shall breathe poison death upon you all." And it says it in kind of like a broken, like the words don't match what's coming out of the mouth.
I say, you flee now, or I will bring down holy fire upon your
Or I will
carcass.
eat your ass.
That was good. Bring that holy fire.
Okay, I need Sven, roll me a d20.
All right.
Grot, roll me a d20, and Duncan, roll me a d20.
Oh boy.
I got a 9.
Okay.
17.
8 for Grot.
What did you get, Duncan?
17.
17. And what you got an 8 for Grot? Okay.
Correct.
9 for Sven.
And very quickly, because we are coming up on the 2-hour mark soon, do you think we'll get through this encounter quickly?
Probably not. We could probably stop now if you wanted to.
Oh, let me take a groin shot, though.
All right.
Take one or give one.
Well,
all right. Good one, Greg.
I'm
going to try to give one.
If we can take enough notes to where we can remember where we left off, I have no problem playing up until 11.
What time is it? It's 7:37 here.
It's 10:38.
Oh, okay.
So we got about 20 minutes.
All right, we'll go. We want to go.
Yeah, we'll go for 20.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So the flesh golem moved surprisingly fast, and it moved Svengar.
Yep.
And Svengar, let's see.
You guys ever see a wound after a halberd hits a groin? Anyway.
I don't know. It doesn't sound good.
Right. It attacks you 4 times and hits you twice. Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
4 arms, 4 hits.
Yep.
Makes sense.
We need to surround this thing if we're going to, or attack it from range.
Yeah. I'm going to try to come
up. Come on, guys. I'm pinning him down.
Okay.
And logic says that we need to attack it from range or surround it.
Sven, you just took 12 points of damage from that. From those. So it pummels you, and it is strong as fuck.
Yeah.
So
got to keep it off with that halberd. Okay.
Yeah, because whacks at you. Duncan, you got priority. What do you want to do?
How many hit points did it take me down, Rollo?
12.
Okay, I started out with 64. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
With the longsword.
Okay. Wow. The Sword of Lions.
Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay. You're starting. So you got 2, 2, and 1. So go ahead and roll twice for your attack on this one.
Okay. So I rolled a 16.
Okay.
And another 16.
Okay. Both of those hit.
Yay.
And I'm +1 on the sword. So
yes. Yeah. So 17 and 17.
Okay.
Or did you roll? You rolled a 16. Okay,
I rolled 2 16, so it's 17.
So 17 for each. Okay, got it.
And it's a D10 for damage on that.
Yes, actually. So here. All right, you actually. I'm rolling it for you. You actually did a good hit. It's not dead, but you actually hit it, and it yells when you hit it. Like it's like surprised that you hit it.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Grot, go for it.
I'm going to move up to I'm going to flank with our barbarian friend, and I'm going to use my greatsword overhand. Just going to come down as hard as I can because if this is considered large size, I do 3 to 18 points of damage.
Yeah, I'll give you large. It's definitely larger than you.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. I have a +4.
Okay, +4 for what?
To hit. So I rolled a 13, so I got a 17 total.
Okay. But is that a strength bonus? Or what is it from? What's the +4 from?
It's my strength plus the 1 for the magic.
Okay, so it has magic. Okay. So go ahead.
All right, so it's 3d6 plus 9.
Okay.
So let me do the green dot.
Go ahead.
2, 3, 9. Oh no, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus 9, 18 points of damage. So the greatsword comes down. I slice into its back. I yell.
So you managed to do some damage to it, but it looks as if it's healing up behind the wound.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Turn it.
Okay. Now I need everybody else to roll for initiative. So Ajax, everybody else, roll a d20, please.
10.
15.
18 for Blodgett.
15%.
16.
Ajax, you got 16?
I had 15.
Yeah, 15. 15. And what was the rest of them? Blodgett, I got you. Duncan, what was Duncan? Oh, wait, Duncan, you already
15.
rolled. You already good. You already good. I got, great. What did you get? 10?
10. Yep.
Blodgett, you were 18. Ajax, you're 15. And Diaz, oh, sorry, that's the last
16.
one.
And you already got Grant.
Okay. And,
I yell, wound is healing.
okay, good enough. All right, so Blodgett, you go first. What are you going to do?
Well, while it's distracted, I would like to move around to get behind it because I'd like to backstab it with my dancing short sword.
Kind of hard to backstab it when he's 8 feet tall, but
I know, but I'm still going to be able to
Maybe a butt stab.
to
this
cut
is
his knees or
AD&D. You
something
can
like
do
that.
you
so,
can try anything.
yeah.
Okay. Ajax.
So
No, wait. No, not you. Who's next? Diaz. Diaz is next, and then you, Ajax.
okay, sorry.
Yes.
I know if I attack, I'm gonna lose invisibility. So I'm gonna go heal our druid friend there that took damage. Like cure wounds.
You mean Sven?
Sven.
Barbarian.
Yeah, barbarian buddy.
Yeah, the druid didn't take any damage yet. All right, so you're moving up to go cast.
Like cure wounds.
Okay, so you're gonna go into you go into that spell. Now Ajax, you can go.
I was gonna cast the produce flame.
Okay.
And get down on probably right behind Blodgett, or like right just south of him.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna cast produce flame.
Yes.
Okay.
And that lasts 12 turns at my level.
Okay. And where are you gonna produce it?
It's gonna be on my hand.
Okay. And Gray, what do you want to do?
I want to cast continual light right on its eyes.
Okay. Okay, so you go into continual light, and go ahead and roll me a d20.
3.
Okay. You cast it. It goes directly towards its eyes, but it does nothing to it. It fizzles out as it hits his face.
Son of a bitch.
I thought he has to make a saving throw rather than make an attack roll.
He has to make no saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Doesn't affect him.
Oh, shit.
Some magic resistance going on here.
Lupo's kind of back. He's pulling out his hammer, and just in case he needs to take a whack at this guy, let me at him. I can do anything. And yes, he's ready to rock. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let's do. Okay, you're the big guy, so we're gonna do 2 at Grot, 1 at Duncan, and 1 at Sven. Okay. So Grot, here's your 2. This and a hit, and Duncan, a hit. And Sven, no, missed. Okay, so I got 1 on Grot and 1 on Duncan.
All right.
All right,
reels
so
back a little bit.
Grot, you take 8 points of damage.
All right.
And Duncan, you take 7 points of damage.
And the 54.
Okay, next up is Duncan. You're up next.
What's the order of attack? I forgot. Sorry, guys.
You're after Duncan.
Oh, okay. All right, I thought so. I just wasn't. Sorry.
Yeah.
No worries.
All right, I'm going to attack again.
Okay. Now you get 1 on this one.
Right. Okay, I only rolled an 11 on that one.
Okay, you miss with that one.
All right.
Okay. Now Sven, you can do what you want to.
Yeah, what I'd like to do is I'd like to use the unique shape of the halberd,
Mhm.
drop it low, and using my dexterity, trying to entrap the ankle to spread the legs of this creature and force his hands onto the floor, so my party, exactly like a bunch of cunts, can get around behind him and kill this thing.
Well, I'll tell you what. You roll me a 19 or a 20. I'll let you.
I'll do my best. Yeah, I got a 14.
That's not going to even hit.
That's not even a hit. All right.
It's a valiant effort.
Yeah. Good idea, though. In fact, you get.
Trying that.
I will give you 10% more experience for creativity.
Thanks, man.
Yes. Okay. Grot, you're up next, Grot.
I'm going to go ahead and overhand attack him again.
Okay.
+4. I roll a 19.
Good. There you go.
And I do 3d8 plus 9.
Go for it.
4, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay. Okay. So you do manage to hit him, but you feel like you should be doing more damage, but you're really.
Sorry, 24. 24.
24. Okay. It looks as if he heals up very quickly after your attacks. Duncan, on the other hand, has managed to put full damage on him for some reason. Can't really tell why.
All right. So it does some damage, but not what it should.
Not what it should be, really.
Right.
Okay, next up is Blodgett. What are you going to do?
I want to get around to his behind because that's where I've got my bonus
Right in the ash.
for to hit behind or surprise to do potential triple damage on a back stab. Plus, I've got a bonus of +4 to hit with that.
Call.
Okay.
So,
go ahead and roll me a d20 real quick.
all right.
That's why I want to triple.
I rolled an 18 again.
Okay. You think he's preoccupied with Grot right now.
Okay.
You don't know if he notices you or doesn't notice you, but you think he's focusing on Grot right now.
Okay. I will roll my attack.
Okay.
I will give you the raw score, not the magic adjustment or the bonus, since that I'm allowing you to adjudicate.
Yep.
And I rolled a 19.
Okay, good enough. So,
and this is considered large, so a short sword, even a dancing magic short sword, does 1d8 damage instead of 1d6 if you're rolling the damage. So it'll be 1d8 plus the magic bonus on the sword.
Okay. So to do so, you're going to have to jump on his back to do that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to let you, since you rolled 19, I'll let you do that. So you jump onto his back and then put the sword into him.
Okay.
All right. And you did 8 points of damage with that whole thing.
Okay.
And let's see. And now he notices you.
Okay.
Yeah. So you managed to put some damage into him, but you feel like you could have put more on him.
Okay.
But he seems to be healing. He's got like Wolverine healing of some sorts.
Even against a magic sword, that's not
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Wolverine.
All except for Duncan's sword for some reason.
But since I did this with my dancing short sword, is it now engaged?
Yes, it will be on the next turn.
Okay, so then on the next turn, I can drop off and let the sword fight and then switch over to something else. Okay, great.
Okay. All right. Who's next? DS, you're next. DS, you get up to Sven. It's kind of hard to heal him when he's in the middle of trying to trip a 8-foot tall flesh golem.
Okay. Do I pull it off or no?
Roll me a d20.
Because I did that last time. Let me see. 17.
17. Okay. Yeah, you managed to heal him. Go ahead and roll the healing.
Just a 3.
3.
Okay.
Sven, you get 3 hit points back.
Okay.
Okay.
I should be back.
Magically, you don't even know how it happened because something invisible just like brushed past your leg.
Okay. A fart in the wind.
Yes. Ajax, you're up next. You've produced flame onto your hand.
Yeah, it's gonna be on my left hand. I'm gonna draw my cudgel in my right, and I'm gonna get to. I'm assuming would be Grot's left if he's facing the golem.
Mm-hmm.
So I can apply my flaming left hand onto him.
Okay. Okay.
So you can light some on fire.
Okay. So you're gonna try to light it on fire with the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So roll me a d20.
My little buddy.
13.
13. Okay, so you can't hit him. You can. Oh, you want to use the cudgel as well?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you the cudgel because you're just basically trying to touch him with the hand. So go ahead and make the attack.
All right, and that is if I even do damage.
No, you got
17.
Yeah, 17. Okay, that's enough to hit with the cudgel. But when you hit with the cudgel, nothing happens to him.
Okay.
No damage whatsoever.
Okay.
Okay. Gray, what are you gonna do? Oh, Gray.
He's muted again.
Drew.
Does this appear to be some form of undead or just a construct of parts of the undead?
It's a construct of body parts is the best description you can get.
So I would probably sense that turn undead would not be effective with this thing. Or would it, since it's composed of undead parts?
Okay, so when you turn undead, you have a sense of like undeadness. You're not getting that from this thing.
Okay, this is just magically animated meat.
Yeah, it's a robot basically.
Okie dokie. In that case, son of a bitch. I'm going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic on it and see if that somehow cancels whatever magic is animating it.
Okay, you go into to Dispel Magic. It doesn't take very long. It's a very quick spell. And you just burn that spell for nothing because it is completely immune to your spells.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I noticed that too.
Yes, you do. And DS, roll me a D20.
All right. 13.
13? Okay. You understand that it is a flesh golem of some sorts, and you do also know that it had to be constructed by a pretty high-level magic user to have this thing actually be what it is.
Yeah, I kind of figured that with all the magic resistance going on. So I'm pretty useless here then.
Yeah, yes and no. Just depends on what you cast, really.
So the Sword of Lions is supposed to be an invisible sword. Is that why my damage is working better?
In this case, it's not invisible, but no, you don't understand exactly why it's doing the damage that it's doing.
Right.
It's definitely putting full damage onto this thing. Okay. Jesus Christ, here we go. Let's see. One. Okay, so here's the first thing is oh Jesus. Okay. And oh God. Okay. Blodgett, the flesh golem dislocates its arms. One of them grabs you and squeezes you.
Okay.
Pulls you out. So it can it's like double jointed kind of thing. So it can grabs around and grabs you off like this and is basically crushing you at this point.
Okay.
Is it still attached to the body, or did he actually pull it off the body?
It pulls it off of his back, and you take 17 points of damage from the crush.
Ouch. Okay.
Holy crap.
It's squeezing the stuffing out of him right now. You guys see him he's like
that's a lot, guys, because I'm only a fifth level rogue, so fifth level thief, so I don't have that many hit points.
Yes. Okay. So he also puts one hit on Ajax, and Ajax, you are going to take 10 points of damage from the hit. Ooh. And as it pushes you back, Ajax, it breathes in and then exhales on Grot, Duncan. It's going to catch you too, Diaz, and onto Sven. So I need you guys to roll me a save versus breath weapons. All four of you guys.
All right.
What type is that?
And Diaz, Duncan, and Grot.
Saving throw will be on the right side of your sheet.
It's a breath weapon.
Ah, okay.
Right.
I've got 15 on it, so.
I need a 13.
Oh, it's broad staff spells. Okay.
I need a 13 or higher.
Mm-hmm.
It looks to
16.
me like
Okay, you're good.
what's that, 12 or more. I have a 16, and I need a 12 or more.
I got a question.
Wand or spells, right?
No, it's breath weapon. Breath weapon.
It's
breath.
underneath the rod, staff, and wand. Yeah.
Oh, that's 13 or more.
Okay.
You're still fine. Then.
Okay, sorry about that.
Aren't saving throws lesser number or
greater?
In
greater.
E1? Greater?
In AD&D, it's greater.
Gotcha.
Oh.
All right.
Well, I rolled a 4, so I definitely did not save.
Okay. So you're going to... Who is that, Duncan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Duncan did. DS, did you make yours?
So 15.
15?
So I need a 15. Did I pass it or no?
What did you roll?
A 15.
You rolled a 15. Yeah, then you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a number or higher.
The number or higher. So Duncan's the only one that got hit by the breath weapon. And it's kind of like an acidic kind of poison.
Oh, shit.
So you are taking 13 points of damage from that breath weapon, Duncan. And you are actually, and then Duncan, roll me another d20.
8.
8. Okay, you're incapacitated for 1 round.
Okay.
All right.
I just want to know from Gray. This is a breath weapon, but did the madam have a breast weapon?
Yeah.
She did not have any weapons hidden on her, and I checked.
No breast weapon. Okay.
It checked everywhere.
Okay. So Duncan, you're out for this round. So Sven, you're next up.
Sure. I still want to make my attempt to entangle the legs or arms and pull it to the side to allow more people to come into the room.
Okay. Well, everybody surrounding it's pretty big, but you can, if you roll me a 19 or 20, I'll let you do it.
Well, might as well give it a shot. You never know. 17.
Nothing.
I got bad dice. I need the one that the other guy's rolling.
Welcome to D&D.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Grot, you're next up.
Okay, I am going to overhand chop down on the arm that is holding Blodgett.
Okay.
So got a +4, and I rolled a 10 total.
Okay, a 10 total?
Yeah, 10 total.
And you're +4?
Oh, that's with the +4.
That's with the +4. Okay, so you whiff. Yeah, you whiff on that one.
I tried, buddy.
Blodgett, you are completely paralyzed right now. You're just simply squished. However, your short sword is still active. So it would be floating right now, and you can still control it from where you're at. So what do you want to do with the short? I'll give you that attack if you want to use that.
Yes, please.
Okay.
And then we'll need to wrap up soon.
Yeah, we'll after this round. Yeah.
All right. And I rolled a 17.
Okay, good enough to hit. And it is 1d6 plus the...
It's actually 1d8.
1d8.
Large target.
That's right. You are correct.
The 1d8 plus the magic.
Which was +2? +1?
+1, I do believe.
Okay, so you managed to get full points on that one, so that was 9. Good. Okay. And then next up is Diaz. What are you going to do, Diaz?
Damn, that's a good question here. I'm trying to get a little specifics on this spell because I'm kind of useless. Let me see. Can I cast command on our unconscious? Well, I don't know if is he unconscious, Duncan?
Is Duncan unconscious? No. He's just coughing right now. He's basically incapacitated because he just took a full on the face.
So if I commanded him to make a strike, could he make a strike if I use command on him?
No, you would be able to. It wouldn't go off until the next round, and he'd be up and doing it anyway. So
I got.
Do you have any fiery spells? I mean,
the
Frankenstein always seemed to react to torches and stuff.
We can try.
That's why I'm trying to burn him with my produce flame.
I have a flask of oil.
I'm gonna use a fire wand, I guess, and use
good call.
Definitely not the fireball, but maybe a Thagus Scorcher. That version of it. where it just kind of like zaps him.
Okay.
Yeah. But if I do that, I'm going to become uninvisible.
What does it do?
I think at this point it doesn't matter.
Was it a faggot scorcher?
Yeah, it's one of those that I'm not too familiar with, so I'm trying to look it up real quick because I'm used to Fireball so much.
There's flame. I think it's like burning hands, Fireball, and wall of flame that the fire wand has.
Yeah, we'd always let Drew throw the oil on it, and AJ's hands could, light off the oil.
Yeah.
Save the spell.
Yeah, I don't have very many.
To even see if the fire actually works.
That's what I'm worried about. I don't have many charges left.
Yeah, so I just hold it and just stay invisible and.
Who's hurt the most?
Blodgett at this point.
Blodgett.
I'm gonna try to get around the Blodgett, and I'm gonna use
he's in the
light wounds as well.
Column right now.
Well. Damn.
Yeah, I'm down to like 19 hit points.
Can I still try to do it since he's stuck there? He's not moving, right?
I believe you have to touch him to do that.
So I'd have
Maybe
to
you can
jump
grab
on
my
his
leg
back.
or something.
Yeah. You would have to climb up the 8-foot column to do that.
Well, if I'm just dangling in the air by his arm, he may just need to reach up and grab a hold of one of my feet.
He's got you in one hand and just basically squeezing the shit out of you.
Yeah, but surely my feet are sticking out at least. His hands can't be 4 foot long.
Well, I mean, DS, you could try. You'll definitely lose invisibility if you do.
Yeah, so I just save it, DS.
Yeah, and I don't think like hold person or sleep or anything would work on this guy.
No, probably
are there
not.
corpses in the room?
Nope, just a lot of blood stains, and now you know why.
If anybody
corpses
does
are all
die, I
fighting
can
us.
animate them.
Yeah.
Can't revive them, but I can animate them.
Is that a door to the left?
Yeah, there's a concealed door over on this side.
Is it just like locked or something?
You don't know. You haven't been over.
I'm gonna go over there because I can't do anything.
Well, can he see it as his character?
Yeah, we can see where he's at.
I'm still invisible though, since I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll move you closer. All right. Let's see. Ajax, you're next.
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt the ignite again, or try to burn it again, and the other part of my action, I'll do a shillelagh on the cudgel to give me a better chance to hit.
There you go. Okay. So you cast shillelagh on the cudgel, and then okay, go for it.
And then that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah. Roll me to touch with the flaming hand.
Yeah. Let's see. 13.
13. Okay. You touch it, but it doesn't really burn when you're touching the thing, but it does seem to slow it down a little bit. That makes sense. Just slightly. Go ahead and roll me the shillelagh.
That was a 10.
10. Okay. You could actually do damage with the shillelagh because you put magic onto it, but you missed anyway. So. And last but not least is Gray. What are you going to do, Gray?
I'm going to throw the oil flask I have at it and hope that it covers the thing.
Okay, roll D20.
16.
Well, good. Holy shit, you did something. Okay, you smash it. It bursts onto the chest, and it's covered in this oil that you just threw at it. So, all right. From there, we'll leave it at that. And we'll come back to it when we play next.
Sounds
good.
good.
Take notes. All right, that's cool. Anyone who's watching later, thank you for doing so. And we're going to call it an evening. Next Wednesday, which is the 11th, I think. I believe it's the 11th. That will be Drew's game. So
cool beans.
Up there, and then I'll get something in the threads of both Twitter and email on their January game. Is a Friday or Saturday better for you, Rollo?
Oh, for the one-off?
Yeah.
Or just to play in general?
For the one-off. Yeah.
In January, would it be like the first week of January, or when did you want to do it?
Whatever. We could. You're the DM, and your schedule's more crazy than than ours. So
it's actually more like Aaron's schedule at this point. Friday is probably fine.
All right, you want to do the? Let's see, real fast. Take a look. December, January, January 3rd.
I think that might work. Yeah.
Okay. Let's tentatively pencil that in for now, but I'll get that up in the email so we're all reminded and we know what we're doing. Cool.
Right on.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream and enjoy
Cool.
our evenings.
Hey, Rollo, I talked to Jim. He's a good dude, man. I like that guy.
Yeah. Yeah.